Ali was an ordinary guy. Not very rich, not exceptionally handsome. But there was one thing that made him different from others he loved with his whole heart. Ali and Sara met at the university canteen. Sara always sat near the window, wearing headphones, slowly sipping her coffee. Ali saw her every day but never had the courage to talk to her. One day, Sara dropped her pen. Ali picked it up and said, "Looks like your pen got tired of you." Sara smiled. And that's where everything began. They started talking every day. Sometimes about assignments, sometimes about life. Slowly, Ali realized he wasn't just talking to Sara, he was opening his heart to her. Sara had her own pain. A broken family, trust issues, and a past relationship that had already hurt her deeply. Ali always said, "I don't care about your past, I just want to be your future." For the first time, Sara trusted someone. They found happiness in small things. Waiting at the bus stop, tea in the rain, late night calls, "Did you eat? Did you reach home?" Ali kept everything real. No fake promises. No lies. But the real reality of a relationship begins when love meets responsibility, pressure, and society's questions. Sara's family was strict. For them, love only mattered if the man was settled, financially strong, and had status. Ali was still struggling. One day Sara asked, "Ali, if your future isn't secure, will my love be enough?" Ali stayed silent, because that is the hardest question in love. Ali started working day and night. Job, freelancing, pressure. And because of that, calls became fewer, time became limited, attention faded. Sara felt like she was being left behind. One day she said, "You've changed." Ali's heart broke, because he hadn't changed, he was just trying to survive. Ali remembered how Sara used to call him first. "Are you busy? Are you tired today? Can we meet tomorrow?" Now the phone stayed in Ali's hand, screen on, watching her last scene, waiting for replies. And when replies came, they were just one line, "I'm fine." Ali kept thinking why he was working this hard. He believed that once he became stable, Sara's family would accept him and Sara would be happy. But love cannot survive only on future promises, it needs presence in the present. Sara started feeling lonely. She felt Ali had no time, no energy, only work. She told her friend Aisha, "He says he's doing everything for me, but I miss the person he used to be." Aisha replied, "Sometimes men lose the present while building the future." That thought stayed with Sara. There was a guy at university named Hamza. Confident, from a settled family, a nice car, an easy smile. Sometimes he said, "Your boyfriend is very lucky." Sara smiled, but that smile no longer had the same warmth. Comparison had already begun. When Ali met Sara, he was tired, in a hurry, constantly checking his phone. Sara stayed quiet. And Ali assumed everything was fine, but when one person stays silent and the other assumes everything is okay, that's where relationships start breaking. One night Sara asked, "Where am I in your life?" Ali replied, "You're my motivation." Tears filled Sara's eyes. She said, "I don't want to be motivation. I want you." Ali said angrily, "I'm trying more than my limits." Sara replied softly, "Maybe I'm more than your limits." They didn't break up. They just talked less, met less, laughed less. And when laughter fades, questions grow. Ali kept telling himself that a little more time would fix everything. Sara kept telling herself that if she stayed, she might lose herself. One day, marriage proposals came to Sarah's house. The guy was settled abroad. Her mother said, "Love has its place, but life needs security." Sarah stayed silent. She didn't take Ali's name. That silence was heavier than words. That night Ali called. Sarah didn't answer. Ali texted, "Is everything okay?" The message was seen. No reply. For the first time, Ali realized that maybe he was the only one still fighting for this love. Ali finally accepted that hard work alone is not enough. Love needs time, attention, and sometimes just a voice that says, "I'm here." Sarah was emotionally exhausted. She felt they were walking on the same road, but at different speeds. She started talking to Hamza more. Not too much, just enough to feel heard. She kept telling herself it wasn't wrong, because there was no love in it. Just conversation. Just time. But when there is emotional hunger at home, people often look for bread outside. Ali started sensing something. Sarah's replies became shorter, her warmth faded. Ali asked, "Are you talking to someone else?" Sarah quickly said, "No." And that's when the first lie entered the relationship. Ali didn't push further. Because he trusted her. And trust often turns out to be the most expensive thing. One day Ali went to the university just to talk to Sarah. From a distance, he saw her laughing. Hamza was standing in front of her. Nothing inappropriate was happening. But Ali's heart couldn't accept that scene. That night Ali said, "If you're happy, just tell me." Sarah replied, "You don't trust me." Ali stayed silent. Sarah was stuck between two lives. On one side was love that stood strong even in struggle. On the other side was ease that asked no questions. Family pressure kept increasing. Sarah's mother said, "We can't wait anymore." Sarah said, "I need some time." Ali said, "If your decision is something else, don't keep me in the dark." Sarah replied, "I don't want to hurt anyone." Ali said, "Sometimes not making a decision also breaks someone." That night Sarah read Hamza's message. "You deserve someone who takes care of you." The message was simple, but the timing was wrong. Ali couldn't sleep that night. There was no lack of love, no bad intentions. Only circumstances were against him. In the morning, Sarah texted, "I need to meet you." Ali replied, "When?" She said, "Today." And both of them knew that this meeting was going to change their lives forever.